I got back home about 20 till 5. Thought I better get some dinner on. And today we're going to have some orzo. I have that on the boil. Notice the wooden spoon so it doesn't boil over. And we're going to have orzo, but we're going to have it with shrimp. Do you see these shrimp? They're the raw shrimp. I definitely prefer these, and the larger the better that you can afford. Sometimes they can get really pricey. You get these at Aldi for under $8. And yes, you do have to peel them, but they come off really, really fast. So we're gonna make lemon, and I don't have the garlic handy to show you, but of course I'm the garlic queen, right? I had some asparagus fresh, so I chopped it up. Those are the cherry peppers. They have some heat to them. I'll stem them and chop them up just to put through. And besides, they really look pretty. And I had some red onions, so we're gonna do that. So it'll be shrimp, orzo, pasta with a little white wine, garlic, lemon sauce. And I think Thane will really like this because he requests it here and there. So spaghetti and meatballs, always his first choice. Always. No matter what the celebration, holiday, birthday, whatever, I should know better than to ask him, so what do you feel like having? He gives me the same answer, but this is right up there for us. Okay, so I thought I'd show you how easy these ones are. Sometimes I'll pinch the tail, pinch it, and just pull off, and then there's a slit here, and you go like this, the jackets they're called, and you just tug it, and there you have it, okay? So sometimes it works better than others. There's the tail. I saved these in the freezer. I have enough in there now, though, because they make a really good stock. You know, you don't eat them. They just lend their good shrimpy flavor if you're making like a bisque or something. Really, really good. But look how easy. Years ago, when we had to clean the whole shrimp out and whatnot, I would have Thane do it because it was like, this is disgusting. But it's gotten a lot better. Sometimes they'll forget to clean the middle out, you know, right here. But overall, that I don't know, maybe I taste things first or more prominent or something, whatever the word is, than other people. But, you know, sometimes I'll have shrimp in a restaurant, and if it's not the large ones, they taste almost like they have mold on them to me, and I won't eat them. You know, I don't want to complain, but like yuck. So, and I find that the little kind of salad shrimp taste like that to me, like they've been frozen or they're moldy or something, and I just don't care for them. So the bigger the better. They taste like shrimp in a restaurant then. I know that might sound like, what do you mean shrimp in a restaurant? Well, if you've had shrimp in a restaurant, in a good restaurant, you know it tastes like shrimp. Dang it. So, okay, I'm going to finish these up. Well, I might just do 2 more. See how fast they're going, though? And then I'm going to rinse them again. And like I said, I don't need to, but like, look at... Oh, and did you know this? Per pound on the package, you'll hear like a different number. Here, let me see if this bag has it. Okay, restaurant top here. Oh, okay, see, like this. Per pound, now they mark it, but they didn't used to. So the less per pound means it's a bigger shrimp, right? But if you get a pound of shrimp and they're all little, there's a whole lot of them. So then it's like 26 to 30 of the shrimp you'll get in a pound. And so the lower the number, the bigger the shrimp, okay? So there you have it, and these little buggers will be ready to go. And here's my garlic. You can find it. And last, on my thing of orzo, I always keep instructions on the inside lid of my mason jars, just because sometimes I do forget, like I do a lot of dry beans and things like that, lentils and beans and different pastas. Sometimes they cook at different rates. Instead of keeping things in the box and stuff, I like them in the little mason jars. So I'm going to check on my orzo and drain that, and then we're going to get everything going in a big saute pan. Yummy! All right, let's get this party started. I have this isn't non-stick, this one, and it's nice and big. It's probably not portraying as big as it really is. I'm going to put some salt on the shrimp now. Okay, and I'm going to use a combination of butter and a little bit of olive oil to get them seared up really fast. I had made this little infused garlic a little bit ago. I mean oil with garlic. So sometimes the garlic likes to creep out and I don't want it to. Okay, that's probably too much, right? And I need a little butter in here too, because I don't want the oil to scorch. Okay, so I had the pan hot first, and I mean pretty screaming hot, and you're gonna see how fast these shrimp cook, okay? Get that nice and hot all the way. I'm gonna put a couple over there, couple here, couple there. Try and make one layer, okay? And watch how fast these go. I need a different little tool here for this, okay? So these ones, look, I put this in first, and if I flip it, you see the color already? Look it. They don't need, so just watch them and flip them. They're gonna go back into the sauce soon, so they cook so fast, but I want them to stick a little bit in the bottom of the pan. That's why I put the oil and butter in. Look how pretty. Oh, and they smell really good. This one's bigger. See how fast? Remember what I always say. If it looks like, this one looks like an O for overcooked. They should look like a C for cooked, O for overcooked. So I can take them out really soon. Let's see, come on you. As soon as I get everybody turned over, then I'll start taking them out one by one. That's a little fat guy there. You're a little fat boy. Come on you. Jeepers, they smell good. And if you can see in the skillet what's happening, see this little brown stuff? I like that. Okay guys, who wants to come out? Okay. Yeah, they want to come out. So I'm going to put them, is this dish wet? I don't want it wet. It's not too bad. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me take them out. These little guys I want to cook one more second, and then I'm going to show you the next step. That literally just took 15, 20 more seconds. These are going to rest, again, hopefully in one layer. And I am going to add a teeny bit more of the butter. There's a lot. See the fond on the bottom? That's what we like, okay? And a teeny bit more of this once around the horn. Because now I'm going to put my aromatics in. I don't want them to scorch. So that would be my onions. You can put, white onion in if you want. Those little cherry peppers, I'm just going to do this to them and take the stem off. Because they they disintegrate pretty quickly. They're just talking back to me, y'all. So I want the onion to get a little bit more, cooked, a little bit more sauté, not really burnt. And I sure don't want the garlic to burn. So I'm turning this down. I had it up too high in between. Give me some garlic. There. I probably should, see, you got to ad-lib. You got to go back and forth. I'm going to put a tab of butter right on top of that garlic so it doesn't scorch. Just like your own little bed here. I wonder what popped at me like that. And onions don't really do that. Maybe it was these little cherry peppers. The nerve. I think I'll squish them now. Look, squish, squish. Do they have seeds? Yeah. Do we like hot food? Yeah. And they'll break down a little further as we go. Okay, garlic should just be till you smell it, pretty much. Okay. I'm not putting the asparagus in yet. I gotta build up that fond really good. Okay, guess what goes next, y'all? How about our white wine? Yeah. How much? I don't know. I brought some up from downstairs in the second fridge, and this is gonna talk to me now. Talk to me. And I'm gonna let it kind of cook out. So if you have an aversion to, you're not a wine drinker or whatever, that's okay. It just gives it a good back flavor. And see what I'm doing here? I'm picking up that fond. This is hot. This all clad little thing is hot, so I'm gonna hold on to you. Okay, get going. Ooh, it's gonna make a nice sauce. Look at that. So I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh, are you kidding me? Did you see? Did you see that? This is up too high. Holy cow, Shirley. Help me, haddock. That's ridiculous. You know when I usually do that? Is when I have the long stemmed thing and I put it on. It's so ridiculous. Okay, I'm putting in the asparagus now. Because there's a little bit of liquid yet and it'll soften it. Crack it up. Oh boy. When I drained the orzo, you guys, see, turn it down. You don't need it up that high. That's hilarious. Anyway, when I drained the orzo, what I did was saved out a little bit of the water because it's very, like, rich, if you will, very thick. And I'm going to let that saute down. The wine will further cook down, and the asparagus will get a little bit softer. Sometimes I'll use cherry tomatoes in this, and they lend a little rosa, I like to call it, sauce. Okay, there we go. Next step coming up. Okay, let's get rolling. I added some of the leftover water when I drained the orzo. And I had some leftover lemons. I had used them previously, but don't throw them away. Just stick them in the fridge. Okay, and the one thing that I highly suggest, now these were left over, but if you're going to use your microplane, use it when the lemon's whole, because it's really hard to do now like this. And you don't want to get the pith. The white stuff is the pith. That's really bitter. You just want to get the nice yellow point and just keep moving it around till you do, okay? So that's good. I like my microplane. And then I have a nice little juicer. That part's for the limes, smaller. And you put it down. Don't put it the other way. Okay, I'm going to get this in now. How much do I want? I don't know. Because it's garlicky, lemony, think scampi-ish, you know? But something different instead of just making scampi. That might be enough. I guess I should taste it. And the wine definitely has cooked out, as well as my oven mitt. Oh my goodness. I'm going to taste it. You know, I'm going to need salt. I put a little bit of salt. Salt brightens things up. I don't want to use too much, but it does help. I don't want to use too much. There's a little bit of leftover zest in here. Lemon with the white wine and garlic. Let's get our orzo, some of it, back in. Okay. How much? I don't know. I don't know. Just keep going till it looks right. And if you have leftover, you can make it like cool in the fridge. Get it cold in the fridge. And you can make like a cold salad out of it. You know, like an Italian dressing type of thing. Let's see. A tiny bit more. And then I have enough in here to use for like a cold salad. You can put vegetable and whatnot in there. I'm going to get some cheese and put in here, and then I'll add the shrimp back in just to heat, okay? Yeah. You know, this little thing isn't a recipe, but it's not about recipes, or I would have had to go to the store to get this and that and the other. But I looked in the fridge, and so this is what it is. Let me grab my cheese. Okay, where are you? I just used you. Where is it? There you are. Let's put it right in the skillet now. Okay. Instead of getting out a big grater, I like this guy. You can use any hard, salty cheese. This is my Asiago. I do love Pecorino Romano or a real Romano. You can serve this at the table too. Some people have you know, don't like the cheese so much. I want to keep a little moisture in there because it cooks off so fast. Let's put the shrimp back in. Here they are. Make sure you get any juice. Here we go. And this is just a nice Tuesday dinner, as I call it. I'm just going to tuck them down in so they get warm and finish with some pepper. I like the fresh ground. Again, you can do this at the table. People don't like the pepper so much. But there you have it. Orzo pasta with shrimp. Nice little Tuesday dinner. Okay? And just so you know, I'm fine and dandy. My mitt caught on fire. And I was like, what the heck? So, no harm, no foul. Sauté. Enjoy. Have a good night.